Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel where we talk about life situations and things that you may be thinking or going through and need somebody to relate to, where we chop it up here on my channel. Thank you guys again so much for your support, and I am so excited about the topic of this video today. Let me tell you, because it is currently where I'm at right now. I feel like I'm at a lot of points in my life when I talk about topics in my video, but I'm currently at this place in my life right now, and so it's going to be interesting to see how this video pans out. But before we get into the topic of this video, we're going to take a look at the sponsor of this video, my brand new book, The Hush Language Mental Health Journal, Youth Edition. It's this beaut right here, which is an artistic based, I don't know why that's a tongue twister for me, artistic based journal, mental health journal for youth, where they get to have the opportunity to delve into topics such as depression, anxiety, self-esteem, confidence, bullying, um, peer pressure, all those different topics on an artistic level. It is a platform and an opportunity for youth to really work out their emotions and sort of create this support group for themselves within the context of the journal. And so I'm so excited. If you have a youth in your life, please stop by my website. It'll be linked below at thedreaminkhouse.com, and go ahead and copy your copy. Use code YAY10, that's YAY10 for 10% off your purchase. Your support is greatly appreciated. Let me tell you, so much appreciated. But now let's get into the topic of this video. The topic of this video is about applying pressure. Now you may be wondering, apply pressure, girl, what you talking about? What you talking about? Now, if you have dreams and goals in your life and you have things that you're going after, whether it's academically, whether it's in your personal life, financially, buying a home, friendships, whatever it is, you sort of get to this point in your life where you feel like you're pushed up a brick wall, and you feel that no matter what you try to do, no matter what you are doing, you can be doing all the right things, that it just feels like it's not enough. And so, like I mentioned earlier in this video, I am currently at that place in my life right now where it feels like I'm just doing everything that I possibly can, and it still feels like it's not enough. It still feels like, how many videos do I have to put out for the support? How many, times do I have to post? How many times do I have to do this? How many times do I have to do that for support? Now, in my current situation, I am really focused on different points of my life, which is academically and personally and professionally. And those points in my life are very important to me, as with a lot of people, but they're very important to me right now because I am going for higher education right now, as well as I am building up myself personally and then also professionally in my publishing company, and really pushing it out there and really getting things done behind the scenes, at least for now. And so what that looks like for me is not only working a 9 to 5 job, but on my breaks, on my lunches, and when I get off of work and on the weekends, hustling and getting some behind the scenes work done on my publishing company, all the way from logos to stationery design, which I've done that already, all the way to considering pulling on, hiring on editors and like additional editors and additional designers, different things like that. And in the state of our current world, things can be a little bit difficult, but they can also work in your favor because you have a lot of people that are seeking for work, and may be available to help you, especially as a startup. And so when it comes to really positioning myself in my professional life, my personal life, and my academic life, it could be a strain. It could be energy draining. But I was watching a video not too long ago, and again, the video, I think I've talked about one of his videos before where he gave um, words of encouragement to an audience. But this is a different video that I watched of his, Tyler Perry. And again, he was sitting down with Joel Osteen at his own studios, and they were interviewing him and just really talking about his life now as we see it versus the struggle that it took him to get there. And they went on to say that um, sometimes people look at who you are right now, but they don't see the struggles. And my God, if you just knew my struggles of what I had to endure to get to this point and what I'm having to endure now to get to the next level. And so he said one thing that was very important to me that really struck gold with me. And he said, you have to apply pressure. You have to apply pressure when it gets tough, when it feels like you have no way out, when it feels like it's just too much. You have to apply pressure, because what that pressure is going to do is going to force you and push you into that next level. And so applying pressure in your professional life, means going after things when you feel intimidated and you feel like this is not something that you're good at, or you shouldn't be in this type of position, or who do you think you are, those deflecting thoughts in your head that really gives you self-doubt. And so when you feel that, it's really important to apply pressure to that very thing that you feel intimidated on, to do it anyway. Apply pressure to the situation. Force yourself to get out there and do it. And watch how it grows. And it may not happen overnight, but watch how it grows. Again, applying pressure, let's say academically. Academically, if you ever wanted to pursue higher education or just pursue another certificate, etc. Let me tell you, in the past year, I've done two certificates programs for my company, my publishing company. One is being certified as a book publisher, and then the second one is being certified as an editor. And I pushed myself to do that, especially during the pandemic and the closure. I pushed myself um, to get those certifications because I wanted to level up my knowledge, level up my associations of who I'm connected to in my industry, and really gain momentum in my process. And so I went ahead and did that, and I'm so proud that I did, because that is something that it wasn't like a hard, difficult task, but it was time consuming and energy draining at times, right? But then also preparing for grad school. Next month is when I start. And if you knew the story, like, I'll have to make another video, but if you knew the story about what it took for me to get back into my grad school after having major surgery and having to um, postpone my classes, it was just a challenge. I had to really defer them, and it was very difficult. But again, academically, applying pressure and pushing yourself forward into the next level. And everybody don't want to get another degree, but maybe a certification is something that could really help you and prepare you to the next level. And so applying pressure in your life to just get that, because some certification programs can be difficult. And so it takes a lot of energy and effort. And so I applaud you even if you go after your certification. And then also professionally, applying pressure in my life. Well, I think I said professionally, but let's say personally, applying pressure in my life personally, where I'm really considering the people around me, considering my support system, considering um, how I can give more of myself in a less draining, positive way, and how I can be more receptive to the people that are in my life, willing to help and willing to be there. And so, applying pressure all the way around can be very intense, especially when you're working in multiple mechanisms of your life, multiple corners. It can be very intense. But what it is teaching me is that there's more to me than meets the eye. There's more in me that um, I can't 100% see, and nobody else can see. Um, but God gives me reminders that it is in you. It is in you and you can do it. And so that's where I'm at in my life right now, applying pressure. What I want to do is encourage somebody out there who may be going through a shift in their lives, maybe going through multiple changes in their lives, whether it's job change, education change, um, um, let's say a financial change, your family change, children, spouse, a breakup, divorce, whatever it is, even though I can't relate to a lot of those things or some of those things, and some things I can relate to, I still want to encourage you because applying pressure only means to not give up. Don't give up and to force yourself, show up for yourself in your own life, and be the person that you envision in your head. And so that's what I'm working towards. And that's, a task in itself. And so I'm just grateful for the journey, although sometimes it is difficult and challenging, right? But I'm grateful for the journey. But if you are the person out there, I encourage you to apply pressure in whatever area it is in your life. Apply pressure and just keep putting in the work. So if I have to keep posting videos every single day of the weekday, right? Because I rarely post on the weekend except for vlogs, for the most part. But if I have to keep posting videos until it breaks loose and my subscriber count go up and I get more views, then I'll keep doing that. But for now, this is where I'm at and this is me. And so that is the topic of today's video. Apply pressure, watch things grow in your life. Ooh, I got the hiccups a little bit. And I'm so excited for this next shift and this next change that is happening for me and the next shift that is happening for you. Thank you guys once again for stopping by my channel and joining me where we chop it up in life discussions. But again, if you haven't done so already, check out my new book on my website, the Hush Language Mental Health Journal Youth Edition. Use code YAY10, that's YAY10 for 10% off your purchase. Your support is greatly appreciated, and I thank you so much once again for stopping by. I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.